Here today with Dan Halley. Dan, wanted to talk to you a little bit about, one, your golf game, and then some changes that you made in the last few years.
Yeah.
Specifically, you decided that you really wanted to improve your putting, is that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and that was like 2 years ago or so?
Yeah, a few years ago.
Okay. And that kind of led you down the road to looking at different types of putters. Talk to me a little bit about what kind of led you to maybe making a change in putter and kind of that process.
Yeah, so it really came down more than anything to me missing too many short putts I was feeling like, especially just like simple 3-footers, 4-footers, that kind of thing, and like those can just really get on your nerves.
Now, what type of putter were you using back then?
Yes, I had a Scotty Cameron blade putter. I forget which one exactly, but just kind of one of those traditional blade style putters, and like felt great. I liked it from speed control and that kind of thing, like longer distance, but I just felt like I didn't have as much control over the club face when I got closer to the hole, and it almost felt like a random result that I was going to get when I had a shorter putt that I wanted to make. So really what kind of led me to wanting to make a change was wondering, can I get my club face more square to help me hit the ball straighter on my line that I wanted to hit, and obviously that would help me make more putts if I could hit my line better. So I'd say that's what more than anything led me down the road.
Trying to make shorter putts and make that part of the game easier.
Yeah, and hit my line better.
So let's fast forward. You've got your putter here with us.
I do.
Talk to me a little bit about what this guy is.
Yeah, so this is the Lab DF 2.1. DF stands for directed force. In my mind, if you know anything about Lab or if you've seen anything about Lab, this one is like the most lab putter to me, in the sense that it's very forgiving. The weight is distributed or dispersed more on the perimeter of the putter. It's a larger head. Obviously, it looks the goofiest. I think Lab kind of made some other putters after this one because they wanted people to start playing them more, and this one might have been a little bit too crazy to look at, but it doesn't bother me what it looks like. I just kind of wanted more functionality than I cared about how it looked.
Now, Lab, was it made in a lab, or like where's the name?
So the name Lab is LAB, which stands for lie angle balance.
Okay.
So lie angle is this angle on the putter. This would be a 90-degree sort of lie angle. If the shaft went straight down into it, think like a croquet mallet. This would be a 0-degree lie angle. Definitely wouldn't want that. Most putters end up around 70 degrees for lie angle, which would be maybe about right here. Lie angle balance, so what the lie angle balance means is center of gravity on these putters. They try to get it as close to where, they might even say it's exactly where the shaft connects to the head. So basically where this is at right here. It's got a bunch of weights on the bottom to try to balance that point right where the shaft connects to the head. And the idea with that is they don't want to have any torque in the putter itself.
And torque is like twisting, or?
Yeah, torque is twisting. It's the in a putter sense, it's the putter wanting to open or close on its own during the stroke.
And other putters traditionally have torque.
Yes. I'll grab another putter over here real quick. This is like one of the common ways people might look at a putter is by hanging it on their hand or something like that, and we can see there's some toe hang here. So the toe hang part of this is showing that there is the center of gravity in the putter isn't exactly where the shaft is connecting to the head. That creates some different forces that makes the putter want to hang down a certain way. When we have the putter in a playing position, we actually make a stroke, we can actually start to feel some of those forces working against just a natural stroke if we weren't holding a putter at all.
Okay.
So with the Lab, there's not any of that lie angle balance. For the most part, wherever I balance the putter, it's going to stay where I've got it balanced. And so the idea is,
it wants to stay square. You're not fighting the putter.
Correct.
Or with some of like the other putters that have come out, they might be biased towards your misdirection.
Yeah.
So it's helping the putter close or open to help change the
Sure.
flight. That's just staying square so that it makes it easier to hit straight putts?
The idea is you would be able to keep the face square without fighting against what the putter wants to do on its own.
And I assume we're talking about this because your putting's gotten better, right?
Yeah.
Is that something that you feel more more comfortable
Definitely.
with those shorter putts.
Yes.
I always joke that like I work on that part of my
Yeah.
game because I enjoy golf more when I make short putts. Specifically, like if you're playing any type of competitive golf
Yeah.
and you hit one up there to 2 or 3 feet and say it's stroke play where I've got to keep my score, maybe I have to mark it because I'm in somebody's line. When I'm real confident in my short putts,
Yeah.
I can kind of just relax until it's my turn to hit.
Sure.
If I'm not comfortable, you know, I'm a little
Starting to
antsy,
sweat
and
over
that
it.
might be 3 or 4 minutes per hole. That's
Yeah.
oftentimes over an hour a round that I'm just tense.
Sure. Yeah,
and
I'm
if
just
I'm
worried.
comfortable, so that's
Yeah.
very interesting of having a putter that you feel really comfortable with, say inside 10 feet or whatnot, that you're going to get the ball in line.
Yeah. And I'd say it's even to the point where like, you know, like I'm going to have rounds where I still miss those short putts.
Yeah.
And yet I still feel the most confident using this. This one, like I could probably miss 4 or 5 short putts and still feel like, well, that's on me because I know the putter works great.
Yeah. Now that's your actual putter, right?
Yes, it is.
It looks like it might be like my 6-year-old daughter's putter.
Yeah, it does.
Talk to me a little bit how you came to that length, or you know, to be honest, I've been interested in lab. Maybe you kind of take me through how you'd fit me for a putter, and you can kind of talk about why you landed in the one you did.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Now that's the Mez putter, is that right?
Yes.
So Lab has what, three or four different types of putters,
Yeah, Lab has,
and
they added a few. They might be up to
they
like
keep
6 or
adding
7.
more. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've
They've grown a ton lately. But this is the putter that we use primarily for fitting. It's the Mez Max model is what it's called. So it's the Mez is this kind of saber tooth style putter, but it's just a little bit larger, a little more forgiving. We use this for our fitting because it's adjustable in a couple different ways. So the length is adjustable here, which helps us to really dial in the length that somebody needs. And then the lie angle is also adjustable. To me, that's the most important part about these Lab putters is, so we can see there, lie angle is loose, is getting the right length and lie angle for somebody. To me, that's the most important part of the fitting.
Okay.
After that, we kind of get more into preference of what does it want, or what does somebody want the putter to look like for them.
Because they come in a lot of different colors.
Yeah, they have
right?
a lot of different options, tons of different colors.
Is there a color
lot
you
of-
found that rolls better?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of customization options, which makes it fun. I'm a big believer in like, golf is fun, it's our hobby, like we should make our stuff look cool and look like what we want it to use and not just be kind of bland and boring. Hence why my putter is like 2 feet long. It's great for customization. Like there's a lot of different alignment markings too that we kind of, I'd say that part we get into near the end of the fitting when we know we want to go with it. At that point, we kind of customize how it looks.
Great.
More than anything. But we're gonna start here. I'm gonna have you set up. We've got a couple different mirrors here, but I've just got the length and the lie angle loose. What I'm looking for here is I just want you to get set up with your eyes over the golf ball so that when you look into this mirror down here, we're gonna see that this green line that runs along the line there is gonna be hidden behind this white line is what we're looking for.
Okay.
So just get set up until you have that green line hidden behind the white line.
Like it?
Good there. And then after that, I just want you to feel like your hands get into a comfortable position so you're not trying to force the hands up high or down low or anything like that. We're really just trying to get the putter fitted to you and how you would set up to the ball.
You good?
Good there. So then I'll tighten up the length here as well as the lie angle. And then I'm gonna borrow that from you.
Now, if I went to, you know, one of the big box stores and went and grabbed a putter,
Yeah.
I'm normally gonna, most of those are 35 inches, 70-degree lie angle.
Yep.
What did I come out to here?
Yeah, so I was actually gonna ask you, what is your current putter? The
So my
length?
current putter, I'm playing a blade,
Okay.
34 and a half, and I think the lie angle is right around 70. It's a fairly stock putter.
Gotcha.
Yep.
This one is 32 and a half inches long.
Okay, wow. It's
So
a lot
that's-
shorter than the one I'm playing.
And that's the first thing that I noticed, having done a lot of these fittings. Almost everybody fits into a shorter putter than what they're currently
Does
playing.
that make it easier for them to get their eyes over the ball?
Sure does.
Okay.
So that's
Makes sense.
That's why. I would say most people might feel more comfortable at first, just grabbing a putter off the rack and then setting up and being like, oh yeah, that feels good. Maybe they roll a couple in, but it's not really fitted to them at that point.
Right.
Once you actually go through the fitting process, you start to get the parameters that actually guide you into a fitted putter.
Right.
So that's the first one, is length. Usually everybody ends up with something shorter than what they have. So 32.5 inches is the length of putter that more than anything gets your eyes over the ball.
I'm 6 foot. I tend to play standard length golf clubs.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy that I'm fitting into a putter that's 2.5 inches shorter than what you would generally get.
Yeah. So then the next one is lie angle. I'm just going to go ahead and measure that here. Okay. So I've got you spec'd out into 72-degree lie angle.
Yep. That information that you just got is not exclusive to lab. Like I don't have to buy a lab putter now, right? Like
no, that's where, and even if somebody's not ending up getting a lab putter, I'm starting here when I'm doing a fit.
Okay.
Because it gives me the length and the lie angle.
Gets their eyes over the ball and you're ready to go, and then you could apply that to
any other putter.
The manufacturers out there.
And not every manufacturer lets you order putters with as extreme of specs on the putter. Some companies might only let you go a couple degrees upright, or
I mean, like no offense to Kohl's, but if you go to Kohl's to buy a suit, you're buying a large,
you're only going to be able to find what you
versus
have
if you're getting truly tailor fit to something.
Yeah.
You might have to go a little higher end to get something that really fits you.
Exactly. That's one of the other nice things about lab, is there's a lot of freedom to how long the putter is, or how short the putter is, or how upright the lie angle is, up to a certain limit, because the USGA does set a limit to how upright a putter can be, which is 80 degrees. It can't be 80 degrees or more upright.
I heard Bryson was 79.5 or something like that. Is that. If I'm putting this together right, would the more upright the shaft gets, so the closer to 90, the less opening and closing the face would want to do?
Yes.
Assuming that it's lie angle balanced or some version of that?
Yeah, that's what I've seen, is the more upright a putter gets, the less the club face rotates. We can actually measure that on a sensor that we have here, which is pretty cool to actually put a number to that.
If somebody wants to come get fit, they might be interested in lab, they may not be interested in lab.
Yeah.
You do fittings here at Golftec. Other coaches do fittings here at Golftec.
We all do.
Same process, go through and figure out the length and the lie, and then hit some ones, figure out which ones you roll the best, and kind of go from there.
Exactly.
Awesome, Dan. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Come see Dan at Golftec, me at Golftec, any of the guys at Golftec to get fit for your next putter.